the two other cards that you were getting was Kunzite and Obsidian. So an obsidian is a protective stone, and it's known to be one of the strongest. This stone allows you to be protected from incoming negative energy in your daily life. So there is going to be a big positive shift to your routine, and with that comes, of course, the opposing energy to test you and, do all of that nonsense, trying to get you off course. But you're going to have to, again, you're going to have to protect your energy, which I think is something that you've learned since your previous encounters to start to do for yourself. But I think this is just a quick reminder that no matter what comes into your energy, to be sure that you are protecting yourself and protecting your home and your overall energy. So there's something too about your morning routine that could be shifting. I am seeing that it says in specific, holding it briefly above the third eye each morning during meditation creates a protective shield around you. So there's going to be something that you're doing specifically in the morning where you're going to be creating some sort of safety net for yourself. You could be doing something that shifts your routine into doing a certain exercise or a certain like something. It just feels like you're growing in some way, maybe a soul family or a connection to something for your soul to feel like you can have a connection with other people or with like yourself in general. I'm gonna get in I have to do masculine too a little bit. I'm gonna push it to the end, last 2 minutes. No, that's so mean. But you also have Kunzite. So this awakens unconditional love that is deep within your heart. Its high vibration connects you to a universal love, only felt in higher realms, and you will feel no negativity, no pain, and a love that transcends space and reality as we know it. You have unconditional love that's coming into your energy, so I do confirm that I believe you're going to be doing something in your routine that gives you a soul family and allows you to be creative and free and expressive again. But again, you're still going to need to protect your energy because you do have, for some reason, and I think everyone does, but I'm seeing specifically in your energy, it's where there is good energy for you, it feels like bad energy somehow just follows for some reason. And I don't think that it's particularly anything that you're doing. It's just kind of the way of life. I don't know why I'm seeing life a pie for some reason, but I think it's the way of your journey here. But I think Spirit's saying that you will have a love where you feel no negativity, no pain, a love that transcends space and reality. That feels like you're opening an opportunity here to change your day and open up your day in a way that brings love in, right? And that you can just continue to cycle that out and recycle that out. So I'm going to pull on the masculine energy now because I'm feeling like an urgency to pull over there. So, and it was 333. So yeah, let's hop over to them, but it's in the same reading. I'm just going to pause for a minute. Okay, I want to know what the masculine energy has coming in for them. Unfortunately, in this connection with this person, it seemed like this masculine energy, if it resonates with you, then it's your energy. It did come up as somebody who was absorbing a lot more energy than they were putting out. I hate using the term energy vampire, but that's the best way to explain it, I guess, in terminology without saying narcissism in a way. But it's not narcissism directly, but it's a tendency to not be self-aware of how much energy you're taking from a situation and how much you're putting back. But that still doesn't mean that you're a bad person. Or I just saw a spider web in the corner of my eye. It's not actually a spider web, but saw it. It's part of your transformation. It's part of your story. So I pulled two for you already now. We have the carnelian and the hematite, they both come out in reverse. You have an orange energy and a gray energy. So it's, I was gonna say it's giving like the sunshine after the storm, but it's coming out the opposite way. It's like the sunshine and then the storm. So there could have been something that you thought was going to turn out better than it did. Like there's a lot of positivity with the carnelian, the orangeness in it, but it says that the stone, if you position it near your home, near any door, it will invoke protection and invite positive energy into your space. It's known to stimulate your metabolism and promote healing. This powerful healing can also cleanse other stones. This comes out in reverse. Maybe a home like where you grew up, or you can like call like your home your childhood, like not the best. You can say like you weren't really given love or enough love and protection to stimulate like the response that you wanted from maybe like your parents or your grandparents, whoever you lived with, like in your home. Like this would be, you felt unsafe in your home. So that's like, to put it like straightforward, you had a very unsafe feeling when it comes to your home life, or your home life when you were a child. So I feel like that has creeped into your relationships, or the way that you kind of go about relationships. You could just be untrustworthy towards people initially, so you kind of tend to mirror that, and you do things that kind of make people see you the same way, I guess. And that could just be a protection mechanism, because it does say this stone is powerful. This healing power can also cleanse other stones, but coming out in reverse means that you did have the ability to actually like take away people's light. So that means like good people, or I don't know, like people who were trying to do good, you also had the ability to kind of shatter that. And that is like an unfortunate, that might be why this is going from like sunlight to gray. It's like, maybe it's like not all fun and games. Like, I don't know. It's 3:45 on like my clock too. That could be what it is, but we'll go into hematite too. Meditating with this crystal is the best way to receive its power, and wearing it as jewelry is another way to connect to it. The stone helps with stabilizing and grounding you during difficult times, and it also protects you from absorbing another person's negative energy. You could have taken a lot of stuff that happened to you as a child very personally, and it's easy to do that too, but there could have been things that happened to you, or like not happened to you, but like happened in front of you, around you, or like in a way it like you thought it was your fault. Like you thought it was because of you, but it wasn't. Like our parents or the people that raise us, sometimes they have their own like issues, and then they project that onto a situation they weren't really like steadily prepared for, and you absorb it as your own. Like you absorb it as your own negativity. Hematite is supposed to help you protect yourself from absorbing someone else's negativity. So that would have been solely them. Like whatever they're projecting on the situation, if it's happening in front of you, it's not because of you. You know, you weren't the reason why this was happening. But it's coming out in reverse, so you didn't see it that way. You do see it as you were the issue, as you were the one that was causing these sorts of problems. And I don't feel like you felt very stable or grounded during your childhood, and you could feel that same way in relationships now. I want to get into what you feel like in relationships now, since we're just chatting a little bit. Many of us have hidden psychic abilities, hidden in the primal area of our brains that we can no longer access. This stone speaks to areas via vibrations and protects your mind during channeling and meditation. Its high vibration creates a strong psychic shell around you. It's a blue one. And then you have another gray. It's a blue-gray. I like your pattern here. It's like you have pop a color and then you go to gray. Pop a color and then you go to gray. It's kind of like you have a mentality like where, I don't know, you could have like dopamine spikes or serotonin rushes, and then you're like back down. You know, you're like back down on a lower level. I don't know how to explain it. It's like it gives off somebody who does like Molly. You know, I might have to do another part for you.